And today is a brand new day. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, your host and publisher of ZoneOfGenius.com. Glad you're here today. If you've joined me today and you know what, your day's not going so well, what an honor it is for me to be a part of your day, and maybe I can help make it just a little bit better. If you join me today and your day is going fantastically blessed and great, well, maybe I can be a part of your day and be a part of the continuation of you having a great day today. And I'm glad you're here today because this is a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon, and I hope you're all blessed and fantastic. I'm doing, in fact, pretty good. Yesterday, my wife painted our room with our niece, and I'm curious what you think. She asked me to paint a room, not our room, but a room. I said no. Was that okay for me to say no? The reason why I painted before, I don't use you painted before, but painting is a pain. Painting, you get that stuff on your hair, you get it on your head, you get it in your hands, you got to clean up, it gets in your jeans. So I said, yo, listen, no, let's hire somebody to do it. She wanted to do it. So our niece kindly came over and they did a small little room in our home. So I'm curious what you think, but it left such a scar on me painting. I got to tell you all about it. But listen, you're here today, I'm here today. Brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. I'm curious, what is it that you don't like to do? Alexandria Nicole, good day to you, Alexandria. Glad you're here today with me on the Rundown with Ramon. We got a brand new episode for you today. A lot we're going to cover, in fact, today. Today, man, we're going to cover how to use technology to unlock content marketing potential. We're going to cover that today as well. Technology is always interesting, always good. We're going to cover balancing business and family. That's a constant topic to talk about. Balancing business and family, 9 tips from entrepreneurs. Lessons from 30 years of entrepreneurial residence. We're going to cover that as well. Somebody's been in business 30 years. What did they learn? Going to touch on the aspect, the shortcut that allows risky startups to raise billions from rookie investors. Growing your business by spreading out from Barbara Weltman. Talking about Substack creators are using chat to grow their communities and revenue, including one who doubled her paying subscribers. Email marketing is great, but there's some mistakes you could be doing by doing it. Do you want to be more productive? Then treat your personal life like a work project, and last but not least, why being indifferent can make a positive difference for you. Alexandria Nicole and Deborah Williams here today. Good day to you. Whatever time you may be watching it, early in the morning, middle of the night, middle of the afternoon, good day to you. Again, my name is Ramon Ray, publisher of 5 books, started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, and all we do is one thing and one thing alone: help you live your best life or start to grow your business. So let's get with it. A brand new episode of the Rundown with Ramon is going to start right now. Hey. So welcome back. Let's dive right into it today. Ding, 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 ding. Use technology to unlock content and marketing potential from our friends at Content Marketing Institute. I've been leveraging the power of technology for some time to grow my business. I'm sure you have as well. And a reminder, because it's interesting, there's many people who are just starting businesses, and for them, leveraging the power of technology is a new thing, or they're not maximizing it as much as they can. So if you're not using AI to summarize articles, excuse me 1 minute, man, I got something covering my glasses here. I don't want to do this on a live production show, but it's hard to see when you got something covering your glasses. So excuse me for that. But hey, leveraging the power of technology is important. And if you're not using AI, the latest and greatest, it's not a fad, it's a real thing, to add enhancements to maximize and speed up your use of content, AI is powerful in your marketing. Number 2, you're not using digital editing tools like a Canva. Canva's growing. You can do so many things. Leveraging the power of Canva. Technology can be important there. You're not using the power of email, but not just email. You're not using something like content marketing or marketing automation to help to automate your emails. That's powerful as well. There's so many services like CapCut that can take long form video, compress it into several clips. So there's many ways that you should be leveraging the power of technology to take your content to the next level. Content Marketing Institute goes a bit academic, and they say here, 1, establish a single source of truth. Your brand is your personality, and your story, it's how you stand out in that crowded market. Treat AI as the solution, not the challenge. Marketers have faced no greater challenge in recent years than the advent and rapid adoption of easily accessible generative artificial intelligence. So AI is the solution, not the challenge. Don't see it as an impediment to your growth and success. See it as a way to get there, deliver better for your customers. Can you leverage the power of technology to deliver better for your customers? Understanding AI's role in SEO. SEO is still going to be important, but I'm telling you, more and more quickly, SEO is on the downturn as the search engines provide custom content solutions for you and don't point you to websites. The tip here says, don't be scared. That's the bottom line. Don't be scared, but technology can be a game changer for your business, the solution and not the challenge to what you need. Ding, 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 ding. Again, glad you're here today on The Rundown with Ramon, balancing business and family. This is a question that many people ask. How do I balance my business and my family? I would dare say you oftentimes can't, and stop trying. Here's what I mean. Be the best father or mother or husband or wife that you can be. Spend as much time as you can with your family for sure. You need to do that. But I do want you to understand, if you're trying to build a business, and even though we like doing it, most of us have a passion for it. It's like playing sports. We can do it all day long. We are doing it to build something better for our family. It's better to work hard for a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 and grind, and maybe you have to miss a few appointments for a little bit of time, and explain that to your family. Educate your wife, educate your husband, educate your older children to provide something better for them in the future. But let me be clear. One thing I am pretty clear on, as one who started a few companies and more, don't spend 20 years, 30 years away from your family. Don't spend 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, 15 years missing every single game of your child, every single recital of your child. Don't do that. I'm sorry. There's a problem with that. You may have to miss a few. You may not be there for everyone, and you explain that and share that. But my point is, if you're not driving your business and running a great business, you are doing a disservice to your family. And if you're not showing up for your family and being the person you should be for them, you're doing a disservice to them. So both need to be done. Again, if you just joined, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. What's up, Musical Web? Good to have you here and connect with you across a number of platforms. This is a big one, as I plan on having a family and fear having to fall back on business. Yeah, it's not easy. And I must say, people may not like to hear this, but it's different for the ladies. That's just based on my experience and what many of my lady friends tell me. That mother instinct, that maternal instinct, you got 2 small kids, whether you're feeding them from your own body or not, whether you're the mom there, they're going to pull at you and call on you different than dad. That's just how it is. So the moms, it's a different way you have to balance that business, different things you can do, but it is doable. So those of you who want to be good moms, good dads, it's doable. I had small kids when I was building my businesses. I'm 52 years old now and I have 2 adult children. But I've been there. So I encourage us all. Deborah chimes in and says, technology is a game changer, especially for disabled business owners like myself and many of those that I work with. Absolutely. Isn't it amazing, Deborah? Imagine how technology was 50 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago compared to today. What a game changer it is. So if you're not leveraging the power of technology to grow your business, and for that matter, tying these two, leveraging the power of technology to be a better spouse, a better a parent, then you should be doing that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Getting some good activation here. Alexandria Nicole says, balance is always changing and evolving for each season, yes, of our business and family, but family presence should be honored and prioritized indeed. Indeed, absolutely. Moving on, got some great tips here. And again, Barbara Weltman, check her out at allbusiness.com. She crystallized, Brett Farmelo. He said, manage your energy, not your time. Build a strong support team. Involve kids in the business. Be flexible with time management. Establish routines and schedules. Turn off phones. Be flexible. Leverage remote work. Embrace stability over balance. These are some ways that you can leverage the power of building the businesses that we want, but also maintaining structure for our families. Again, my name is Ramon Ray, and this is The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. 30 years of entrepreneurial experience. Kudos to someone who's been in business that long, especially in the same business. I've been in business for about that long. All of it, though, hasn't been a consistent full-time entrepreneur. But some lessons from Kathleen Anthony, the owner of Life Spring Home Nutrition, which has delivered millions of medically tailored meals in Southern California says, 1, have a backup plan for your backup plans. Number 2, believe in your purpose and value. 3, establish a supportive, trustworthy network. Next, trust your gut. Yes, the data is important, but we got gut instinct for a reason. Play an active role in your business. Care for your team. These are some things that you should note that she found on her way of building a business. Team is so important. And I want to underline that. Those of us who have teams, whether they're freelancers, offshore or not, caring for them, letting them know you care, letting them know you're concerned, that is the way to build a sustainable business. Because as you're growing and soaring, you want a solid team there with you who trust you, not just in it just for the money, but they like working with you. You just can't beat that. So as you're growing your business, you definitely want to make sure that you keep these things in mind. That's how you build not only a business, but a sustainable business for the long haul. Ding, 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 ding. The shortcut that allows risky startups to raise billions from rookie investors. I'm not going to go at this at length, but there's many things that startups can do to add some sliminess to what they're doing, and I don't want you to be taken back by it. Wall Street Journal says crowd-funded companies pull in cash through sleek social media promotions and mentions of Elon Musk. This is not political, but he has a different character and a brashness to him that attracts a certain type of people, maybe, or using his name, not him even, but just using his name, saying Elon Musk and Tesla, things like this. So Wall Street Journal says risky startups with a flair for digital marketing are using a regulatory exemption that allows them to hype their moonshot products and raise huge sums of money from individual investors. Be careful. Aptera has been telling investors for 3 years that it would soon deliver its first solar-powered car, but it still hasn't shipped any. Tiny house maker Boxable says its wait list exceeds 175,000 customers, but it has sold only 6 units this year. So the SEC approved the exemption nearly a decade ago as part of an effort to make it easier for smaller companies to raise capital, known as Regulation A. The technique allows businesses to annually raise as much as $75 million while complying with lighter touch rules than a traditional initial public offering. These companies have raised billions of dollars from hundreds of thousands of Americans with little oversight. So point being, there's an exemption here that you can, again, I'm going to go over this here. Notice Regulation A allows businesses to annually raise $75 million while complying with lighter touch rules than traditional investment rules may allow. So here's the bottom line. It's great to invest in companies. You should. But one, if you're investing in businesses, make sure you're investing money that you possibly can lose as a traditional investor would be. Be careful when you invest. Don't invest your kids' milk money. Next thing, understand as you're investing, do as due diligence as you can and be careful. References can come from people that are on the inside track and giving you wrong information. Wall Street Journal says, in a new bid to attract more capital, Aptera said in April that investors who gave at least $2,000 would receive $1,000 off the price of a vehicle when they are delivered. Investors who contribute at least $27,000 would get the first vehicles that are delivered in the United Arab Emirates. So it goes on and on and on. But the point is, there's unscrupulous people everywhere on the street robbing you or online robbing you digitally. Be careful. Yes, investing is good. Yes, if you have money, help somebody else build their dreams. Yes, as you're investing in things, things can go wrong with the company you're investing in. Yes, that may happen. But the one thing you don't want is to be scammed. That is no bueno. Again, everybody, this is the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray. And the best thing to note on this, do your due diligence. Do as best due diligence as you have and make sure when you invest, understand you could lose your investment. And if you lose your investment, you don't want to wake up hurt and hurting yourself or your family. Ding, 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 ding. Growing your business by spreading out, says the team at bigideasforsmallbusiness.com, Barbara Weltman. Expansion is the aim of many small businesses. They don't want to remain small, or at least as small as they started out, and want to increase profitability. How can you expand? What can you do? Assess whether expansion is temporary or permanent. Determine whether you can accommodate growth in your current space. Do you need additional locations? If your business is growing, it may be time to branch out. Internet growth. Another means of expansion is adding or expanding e-commerce activities. Final thought. Expansion can be scary, but the rewards can be great. It's okay to expand. Maybe your business is growing. You need to serve customers in a retail location somewhere else. Do that. Expand. Get more space. Hire an expert who can help you. And I love this article because oftentimes we talk about digital things, but some companies need to be in a physical space. Some companies may need a studio. Some companies find work from home is not working and you want your team with you on site. Maybe you have customers, you're in Detroit, you need to serve customers on site in Atlanta. You need to get additional space. So it's okay to expand and do it smartly, Barbara Weltman says. Love what Yvette Searson is saying here. Don't invest your milk money. Excellent advice. Thank you, Yvette, for being here on the Rundown with Ramon. That's true. I invest, and maybe not traditionally, but some ways I invest in my business. I invest in events that I do ahead of time. I'll use my credit card. No shame in that. That's a different type of investment. But guess what? I've spent $14,000, $15,000, $30,000, $50,000 on things, but I know if a mistake happens, it won't hurt me. I may have to pay it off a bit, but I can do it. So that's a different type of investment. But I encourage you, when you're investing in something traditionally, spending $50,000, $10,000, $100,000 in something, investing in it, if it doesn't go right, if you lose your money, make sure that you can still bounce back. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. I'm so glad you're here today, helping us get to the next level. Ding, 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 ding. Substack creators are using chat to grow. Wow. People. Substack is on fire. If you're producing great content that's more or less unique, Substack can be a good thing to look at. It says Substack creators are using chat to grow their communities and revenue, including one who doubled her paying subscribers. Wow. For artist Wendy McNaughton, the ability to chat with her community has been a game changer. McNaughton's Substack Draw Together is growing. 57,000 subscribers is one of McNaughton's main sources of income. $6 a month and then $1,000 a year for super fans. You do the math on that. Chat is a big part of how she turned her audience into paying subscribers. Paying subscribers can message McNaughton directly through her Substack's chat feature. So that's an interesting point. My thought for you, if you have a powerful audience, if you have people that really are interested in what you're doing, if you're especially sharing content that's not quite so evergreen, Substack can be a great source for you. Business Insider has here the business behind a successful Substack. Subscription-based businesses don't work for everyone. Before Substack, McNaughton already had an online following, which she said contributed to the success of her Substack. She also gives her followers drawing prompts and involves her community in what she teaches, which has helped with engagement. So what makes a creator-led subscription business stick? The trick is to offer exclusive content, access, or features that your audience can't get anywhere else and help strengthen your connections with them. So understand that if you're interested in growing your business, you're interested in serving a community, and especially if it's content they really can't get anywhere else, you may want to consider Substack. Let's keep going here again. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here today. Glad to have Yvette here, Alexandria here, Deborah here, Musical Web here, and others here chiming in. Glad you're here on the Rundown with Ramon. We're about halfway through the show. Let's keep moving on. Ding, 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 ding. 11 email marketing mistakes to avoid. Email marketing is still powerful. Excuse me. Well, here's the problem. I just had a cup of Cafe Bustelo, and I downed some toast and an apple real fast, and I jumped on to come and bring this content to you. But I got a few of the particles in my throat and rumbling around my mouth, so I'm trying to, serve y'all and then finish the last seed in my little grain bread. So hence, choking a little bit there. Moving forward, 11 email marketing mistakes that I want you to be aware of and what you can do about it. 1, selling too hard. Your email should serve your audience, not to sell them at every second. You need to make money with it, but don't sell so hard. Number 2, failing to optimize for mobile. Number 3, neglecting your sender reputation. 4, ignoring customer segmentation. Now, sender reputation, I want to get on that. One of the most common email marketing mistakes is not to look at your sender reputation, and this oversight can affect your spam rules. As you're sending your email, if it's custom from your domain, make sure it is authenticated. Just Google that. And if it's coming from the domain of your provider like Keep or HubSpot or Zoho, make sure they have high domain authority and they're authenticated. It's important. Ignoring customer segmentation. Are you sending different emails to different types of customers? Failing to include clear calls to action. What do you want people to do in the emails that you're sending them? Ignoring GDPR considerations. GDPR is a huge thing, especially for those of you who have customers or are following in the European Union. It's huge, and you shouldn't ignore it. Neglecting analytics. Are you measuring the open rate, measuring what people are clicking, what they're liking, what impact your email is having? Writing poor subject lines. Every single subject line you write should be powerful, including too many images. That can be a distraction. Those of you who like all the bling and fling and flying and blang, too many images can be a distraction. Sending emails at the wrong time. What are the best times for your audience to send emails? Forgetting to personalize emails. All my emails have the end user's name. It's a small thing. People probably know it's automated, but it makes a difference. You're looking for great email marketing software. There's Constant Contact, Freshworks, Salesforce, MailChimp, Keep, Zoho, and so many others. Listen, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, reminding you that email can work for your business if you let it work for you. I love the emojis coming out today. Let's keep moving on with the rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Treat personal life like a work project. I thought that was very, very interesting. Treat personal life like a work project, writes Nicole Rowley. Accomplishing personal goals can require a project manager mindset. Define objectives and create deliverables in your personal life. Find a project management framework that suits your needs. Utilize online tools to stay on track. Even though you have things to do in your personal life, what can you do to still get things done? You need to treat it like work, even if it's personal. We just painted a room recently. What are the objectives and deliverables to paint that room? Are you using project management tools to help you do that? Waterfall, that's one tool. One of the most widely used management frameworks. Waterfall is a linear way of organizing projects. Agile, often used in software development, Agile is a more adaptive approach than Waterfall. Its main tenets are that it's iterative and can change depending on the needs of stakeholders. There's Kanban, which is another framework under Agile, utilizes visual cues to keep projects on track. Lean, the objects of a lean framework are all in the name. Cut waste and build a straightforward path to your goal. And I could go on. Curating your schedule. This is how you get stuff done, even in your personal life, treating it like a project. Absolutely. And I love what Yvette's saying here. Yvette, people love seeing their name. You're right, Yvette. And this is why, going back to what I was saying earlier, email marketing works. Make it personal, Yvette. Absolutely. Thank you, Yvette Searson, for chiming in and being here, my co-host on The Rundown with Ramon. All right. Ding, 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 ding. Being indifferent can make a positive impact for you. How can you leverage the power of being indifferent? Writes our friends at Steve Keating. Here's a few things to keep in mind. 1, identify what matters. Set priorities. Assess the impact of your decision. Mindfulness and awareness. Practice mindfulness, self-reflection. Develop emotional resilience, emotional regulation, detachment. Declutter, simplify decisions. Embrace change. Learn from experiences. Positive focus, gratitude practice, positive relationships. These are some ways to help get to the next level of what you're trying to do in life. Be indifferent to what makes no difference. That's the key. Those things that are not important to your end goal, don't worry about them, Yvette. Don't worry about them, Alexandria. Don't worry about them, Deborah. But those things that do matter should matter. Listen, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon as we get ready to close things down here. And I want to remind you of one thing alone that I often say. If this content is useful for you, check us out at zoneofgenius.com. And remember what Alexandria is saying. I love this, Alexandria. We encourage our clients and community to use scheduling blocking to be productive effective in business and personal life, to be intentional with time. Intentionality with time. And hey, if you're looking for people to help you like this, check out great people like Alexandria Nicole. Look her up and see how she can help you get to the next level. And check us out at zoneofgenius.com. And as I often say, I encourage you. Next month, what is it that you want to accomplish next year? Be clear on that. Do you want to be in business? Do you want to be in business? Are you hungry enough to move to the next level of your success? Prices, premium or cheap? Premium or cheap? Your mindset is everything. What kind of mindset do you have to get to where you want to be? And what do you do best? Understanding what you do best is absolutely grateful, is absolutely powerful. And I want you never to forget it. My name is Ramon Ray. This has been The Rundown with Ramon. Thanks for joining me here on this edition of The Rundown with Ramon. And hey, I'll be here for the next edition, and I hope you will too. Hey, see you next time. All right, so I'm going to do something special right now. If you're watching the show and I kind of know who you are, and you want to join me here to continue the conversation, let me know. And I see you can use the Facebook chat, especially Facebook comment, and just say yes, or say like live with Ramon. And I will send you the link to connect with me. Ideally, message me on LinkedIn. Let me know how you're messaging, or you can message me on Facebook if you want, because I can see which platform you're coming from. So Facebook or LinkedIn, do that if you're camera ready. If you're not, no problem. But if you want to join me live and reach people, let's try this experiment and see. I know there's a slight delay, so I'm going to hold here and see who may want to join me live to talk about some of the things I just talked about today. And if nobody wants to come, it's all good. But I said to myself, you know what? Let me try this and see if somebody out there is sitting at their desk, their camera ready. Some people could be running around at the gym, in the park, walking the dog, whatever, and you may not be available. That's cool. But I'm going to see her. If you comment and be like, yes, live, and then DM me so I know you're wanting to come, do DM me on Facebook or on LinkedIn. I will send you the StreamYard link that we can have a little conversation. So I'll wait for 10 seconds. I know there's a slight delay, and see who may want to join me and carry on the Rundown with Ramon, kind of live-ish as it were, and we'll see what happens. I'll give a few second countdown here. Wait for about 10 more seconds, then I'll just close it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We may try this again next time. I'll give you all advance warning, but with that, thanks for being here on The Rundown with Ramon.